and Tequila is C. She may
Yeah,
not
Yes, I
Tequila.
see
asked.
or
Yeah,
have some
Tequila.
tantrums, but she would never hurt her.
Yeah, no, she walked outside and she's been outside for. I've been on the phone for 49 minutes, so she's been out there that time. But she did say that, you know, and I wanted to clarify something. No, I did not state that between me and T, it was $500 that we gave to her. That's not true. Collectively, that live that was held, it all rounded up to about 500 that we know of from people that had sent alone for her trip.
Listening ears, people, listening ears.
For her
All right,
trip, that
listening
was
ears.
collectively. That was just a collective, just people that was like, hey, let me help with gas money, things like that to get her there because that's what initially she wanted to do. Um, but also tequila altogether during the trip and after, it's about 490 from tequila.
Really quick, I need everybody on this panel to say hi to Petty's loudmouth Bree, big mouth over there. That
Oh no,
everybody just give a good fuck you, swamp donkey. Okay, tell her to stop
we're
screaming.
being judged.
No
Here,
one
Can
here,
knows.
you
Bree.
all
Shitter's
just
full,
leave
Bree.
everybody
Shitter's
else alone?
full.
No
Nobody was
redemption.
talking to you.
Oh my
Nobody was
god.
talking about you all. So why do you all want to come in here and stream something that doesn't involve you all at all?
Because we have a lot of people. They're trying to
She's
Not
a
at
figure
all.
out
she's a
And like I
loudmouth.
said, I
drop our
had no idea.
podcast.
That's it. She's a loudmouth bitch. That's it.
Like no, like mom to baseball, that was news to me. Like I didn't know she had give. I was only concerned for tequila because when I started getting DMs saying, hey, Meemaw requested me for $100, Meemaw requested me for $50. I then asked Tequila if she was okay, and she's like, why are you asking if I'm okay? And I'm like, well, did you know she's randomly requesting people on Cash App today? And she said, no, I didn't, because I was going to give her $40 to help her out with work this week. And that's how all of that initially came about. Nobody knew in general at all. So that's what I'm saying. Like, we didn't,
And
it wasn't
Dora,
us that gave 500.
When she did those door dashes and stuff, I
Bougie was going to give
do them like
the
1, 2,
daughter
wake up and
She
Tequila's
said,
number.
so Tequila Girl is saying that when she would do door dashes, it was like 2 a.m. in the morning. So she was already asleep and didn't know.
Mm-hmm.
until I saw the bag, and then that's when she told me, "Oh, I door dashed a Gatorade, and I had to get cigarettes. And if I get a hold of the driver, because you have the number to contact them, I guess, on DoorDash, and would ask, hey, can you get me a pack of smokes? I will give you extra money," and so they would. But I didn't know all this. And then the one time that I was aware of, she didn't even have enough money. And she's like, do you have any cash so I can, pay for my smokes? And I gave her $8 more, just money I had laying around.
Hey,
So
Dora.
that's the only time. I didn't know she was doing it all those other times.
Dora. So the daughter and Mima's sister found out that she was in Utah because the car place that has a GPS tracker on it said that the GPS tracker was in Utah. They did not even know that where the fuck she's at. They did not know where she has been.
Yeah, Tequila's been listening.
Hold on. The son did say that he has given his mom ample notice that he was going to be leaving starting in December of 2024. So she had this whole time
Nope, she said he
prepare
just
herself.
left.
Yeah, she told us that he just up and left her and told her to figure it out.
Well, we know what she said. I'm just trying to clarify what he said.
Yeah,
Because
I said to Tequila, I will put her in touch with the daughter. Tequila said to give the daughter her number, so I'm gonna message her. Just give her Tequila's number so she can call Tequila to maybe talk to me, Ma. Because she's right now. She's
they didn't even have the mom's number, so I sent it to Coco, so
Good.
Coco could have their number, but they have had no idea where the fuck she's even at. They did not think that there was any way that she would even go that far because she doesn't even drive to the gas station there. They also said that her cats are like her number one priority. So that should have been a big red flag there. But then when the son heard that she had made an allegation this morning about him putting his hands on her, at that point he said he
He
ain't
washed his hands.
You
He
guys
washed.
heard
yeah.
that, right?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
Tequila called me as soon as she woke up and she got out of bed and came into her living room, and Mima just kind of gave her a weird look and slammed the door and walked out. So she's outside, and I've been on the phone with Tequila for over 50 minutes now, almost an hour. Um,
And
she,
see,
she
this is why I asked the daughter not to over, because now to know folks is listening and coming in here talking about dragging her by her hair so y'all could go back and tell
yeah,
your
that's not necessary, guys.
your
That's not necessary.
co-leader, your co-leader
And
petty. That's why you're listening. I don't watch folks I don't fuck with. Y'all are weird.
Fuck Petty.
right. And this is the thing, guys. Nobody knew any of this. And my biggest thing, and I do apologize to everybody, I never wanted to bring it to the app, nor did I until someone came into T's Live and mentioned this last night. And it all kind of just unfolded. And Meemaw just kind of went off. And I was frustrated because at that time people were coming, like, you have to understand, I was dealing with this since 9 a.m. yesterday morning. All day, all day. They're like, you're supporting a scammer. I'm like, what is going on? You know what I mean? In that sense, like, I believe in giving a friend a hand up, right? Like, I will do that.
Well, they do want her home, and
Yes,
they will do everything
absolutely.
they can to get her home.
Nice
Yes,
to hear. Yeah,
they
nice to
want
hear.
her close to family. That's the goal of
Yeah,
this,
like,
is
if
to get
my
her where they can try to help her as best they can.
yes, because
And I
see, when
agree.
she
And
first came to me about the situation, I had actually contacted apartments local to her, and they were willing to put her in an apartment. Um, she had to come up with like $300 for the first down, for the first month until she got on her feet. I had called a couple places, sent her a few places, generally within the area. Well, then
Well,
the next thing
Q-Tall
I
gave her an
know,
application for EBT and insurance too, and showed her how to and helped her try to.
yeah, I did do that. I did call
Well, no,
places, but
Q-Tall did that too. So
but see,
like,
I didn't know she was moving with Tequila till Tequila came out and said, "Hey, I have an extra room. She's coming here." So everybody was like, "Okay, we're supportive of Tequila. That's cool." Because Tequila's like, I don't mind. Um,
Robin in the chat also earlier said that she has enough air miles that she would be happy to fly her back home.
She has animals she's
That is.
traveling with
Well,
as
that's
well.
Tequila, is she in the house right now, babe?
No, nope. I just made coffee, fed my cat. She's
Dora, does she only have a dog with her?
Yeah, she only has a dog with her, a
Where
small dog.
are the cats with her friends in Colorado, or are they in? Where's
They're
she
in
going?
Arkansas, apparently. She
in
said she's having
Arkansas.
to pay them $40 to take care of the cats.
But
I
why would
don't.
she have somebody take care of her cats if she was going to be living permanently with Tequila?
Yes, but see, Tequila also was just about to put her on the lease, but she didn't.
so I don't have
Right.
to.
But again, like if you were moving someplace permanently, wouldn't you get rid of your cats, or would you pay monthly to have somebody quote take care of them?
That's a very good point.
Mm-hmm.
And thank
Honestly, the kids are stunned that she didn't bring her cats with her.
I wonder if
Yeah. So I think this.
Heather's got her.
Do what, honey?
Get cigarettes. I'm wondering if I just got a feeling that since she hasn't came back in, that she called Heather and cried to Heather, and I bet Heather came over to get her to go buy smokes because she smoked like a pack last night. Every 5 minutes she was grabbing another cigarette and going outside. And
Can you contact? Or do you have? Can you text Heather and see if she's with her?
I'm going to. Hold on.
Yeah, because she hasn't come back in, and it's been over an hour. So she's like, "Where is she?" Because she just kind
Can
of
you go
gave.
look outside and see if she's outside?
Can you see her outside?
No, they're clear up. My parking lot's like way up. I'm texting Heather right now.
Okay. Yeah, it's the way her apartment is set up, guys. It's like she has to walk down an alley and then go all the way to the right and out to a parking lot.
Was
Yeah, I
she
remember
supposed to
that.
work today? Was Mima supposed to work today?
She's supposed to be in to work at 2.
That's what, a couple hours?
In 1 hour.
Yeah, she's supposed to be in at work at 2.
My guess is that she's probably not going to go because at this point she knows that this situation probably isn't going to be permanent. So based off of what her son and daughter said, that was always an issue, was not going to work, calling off.
Yeah.
But I mean, I think too, that's also a sign of mental health too, just like they said that she is on some medications. She does have a diagnosis. She doesn't like to accept the diagnosis, which is not, again,
Which is common, and I understand that. It's, just like I told Tequila, I'm not here to fucking damage her. I'm here to, like, it frustrated me because listen, all these people are coming at me saying, hey, I'm getting requests, and I'm like, what? Like, I didn't know anything. I had thought everything was cool. You know what I mean? Everything was all grand. But apparently it wasn't. And Tequila didn't know. None of us actually knew until people said, hey, I received a request and I sent this. So that's how all of this actually initially started and came out. I was just in the long run looking out for Tequila in that sense too, because I know that it's hard for her because she moved all the way across the country to somebody that she doesn't really know. We were only trying to love and help her in that sense to make her have a safe space or feel safe. You know what I mean? Because she told me she wasn't safe.
But I think too, also, somebody had said earlier, we do have to do a better job at vetting people's, words prior to getting TikTok involved in
Absolutely,
helping
absolutely,
out
we do.
financially. Even though she was part of our group and she is part of our group, I still think that, I mean, it's just the right thing to do. I mean, we can't just assume that,
Yeah, she told me she was in a dangerous situation and that she needed out of there. Because she told me something about an ex's girlfriend was stalking her or some sort of thing, and that's why she initially lost her job, and that she needed to get away because the son was being mean to her, and that he had up and left her with all bills to pay on her own.
except that he had been told her since December that he was going to be
Right,
leaving.
but so
And
I
he's
was
also been
right.
gone since May and he still paid the bills until
The
he
first
left.
story was that she had lost her job and she had never been in a place like this, like starting from scratch. Right, Dora?
Yes, honey, she had
Yeah.
said that. She had said that initially because she had told me that she had lost her job due to an ex's current girlfriend stalking her and caused her to lose her job. And then she said that the son was coming in the middle of the night with a U-Haul and just left her with everything to pay on her own with no notice. He just up and moved in with the roommate that he met in another town.
So you just said mean to her. Is it mean or is it abusive? Because those to
Well, she
me,
told me mean to her, but I'm finding out that
somebody else
there's
said
other
it.
people that have heard abusive. So
Those are two
I don't
different
know. She
things.
told Tequila the same
Well,
thing she
she
told
said
me.
that you said that she told you she was in an unsafe situation. An unsafe to me isn't because somebody's mean to her.
Yeah. If
Yeah.
you're a normal person, though, you know what I mean?
Yes.
It was meaning more of unsafe because of the girlfriend, whatever stalker situation.
But my thing
I don't
is,
want
we
her to be
don't
like, oh
even
my
But
know
I
God,
if
missed
yes,
the
that's
part
true at
this
this
morning where she
point.
said he was hitting her. So I didn't know that she said he hit her. That was said this morning, and people messaged
Oh,
me letting me know that that's what she said in the live this morning. But I hadn't heard that story because I was under the impression that she wasn't in a safe situation and she needed out. She kept telling me, I just need someone to save me.
Mm.
I just wanted to address a comment in here I see in saying that we need to report her account so this doesn't happen to others.
No.
We will absolutely not report her account. And I said that. I didn't want to interrupt you talking, Dora. We will absolutely not do that. That is not the answer.
Stop being
And
fucking
don't
rude,
attack
right?
her like that.
No,
Like, I
she doesn't need to be
don't.
attacked. There is, you know what? What is
No,
done
this
is
is a
done.
situation where I feel
Yes.
like she's kind of
That's
gotten used to people
crisis.
helping her, and that was a continuance. And I feel like, there's things like, just don't, guys, please don't.
right.
And I'm not
It's
trying
not
to.
helping. And she's
No,
No.
it's not.
stupid.
I mean, it's like kicking a dog when it's down or something, you know? You wouldn't do that to an animal. So don't do it to a human.
Right. So I just wanted to address that. We will absolutely. I don't condone that. And the person asked why. I don't even remember the person's name, but no, absolutely.
Yeah, just
fucking
don't
not.
do that.
No.
Be, yes, did I scream and did I fucking flip out? Yes.
Okay, but last night you guys said bougie
We were
screaming at her,
all
calling her
worried.
names. What?
We
I
were,
didn't call her name, but I did call her a scammer. That I did do. I did. Yes, I did.
and I said she would be the fuck out of my house. But the fact is that now the children have come forward. This is a fucking crisis. Okay, let's treat it as such.
Thank you for
At
Yeah,
saying
the
let's be
Raquel.
mindful. Let's be mindful to the situation and not try to assume anything. And like I'm working with Tequila right now to kind of get to talk to Tequila and be there for her support and things like that. So let's just try to focus on the situation of getting her home to her family where they can get her the proper help.
coming in here talking about y'all gonna drag her by the hair. What talk buku shit? She'll be alright.
But Dora, I think that's what the daughter was saying too, was that she would like to kind of make a plan with Tequila because like Mima cannot stay with the daughter or the son. So, but the daughter is willing to
Hold on.
get some things together so she doesn't want her like on the street or anything.
Tequila,
I need to ask this question quick.
I
In
need
the
to
chat.
also.
What about reporting the cash apps? Because if people keep receiving requests, that's a great question, Mandy. I feel that it needs to be asked.
I
I don't
think
think.
that if she requests from you, decline it and block.
Yeah,
Um,
and block her. Don't because
Because right now, like I feel like in this situation, Tequila's not going to put her on the street. Um, I'm Tequila's still on here. She's not going to just throw her out on the street like a dog and not, you know what I mean? She's not going to do that. We're going to work on the situation and try to get her home to her family so that she can get the proper help that she needs. I'm going to speak to Mima myself and get her in contact with the daughter in hopes that she'll talk to the daughter and the daughter
The
can.
daughter is going to contact her Dora, so I think that because they didn't have a number, so they're going to contact her. I think that you missed it when they were in here, but the daughter has had boundaries. She hasn't spoken to her mom in a little bit, in quite some time actually, due to some situations like this. And obviously the son would have been the one that she would have spoke to more, but given
Yes,
what
I
happened
did
this
send
morning,
Mima a text saying, "Can you please just speak with your daughter?"
Okay, can I
Can I
make a
ask a
request?
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Sorry, Joyce.
That's
I
okay, honey. Go ahead.
I have now that I saw last night unfold, and I've watched a lot of it this morning. There's a lot of people that are concerned, rightfully so. We know that mental health is in play. Can we please give that the respect and just quell some of the conversations? Nobody up here is being gossipy, so please don't take that the wrong way. But I think it should be handled kinder now that we know what the situation is.
Because I trusted my heart and trusted what everyone had told me. So tell Teddy to go fuck himself and stream somebody else.
hey, Broken, just so you know, we did not contact the kids. The kids showed up in the live in the comments and said, hey, we are the daughter, we are the son, can we come up?
I had no idea. We were just sitting here talking. They came in on their own. I don't know how
Yeah,
they
so
got
I
here.
didn't see
So
that
let's
anybody
make that
contacted
clear.
kids. I know Petty's people unblocked him and tried to get in touch with them. From what I'm hearing, that's not a fact. Don't take me on that, but I don't know. But right now, guys, the
I
biggest
wouldn't doubt
thing
this shit, but not for no good. Just to be a
is
They need to
gossip.
stay clear away from petty, okay? But I just come up here to say this. If you are getting requests from Mimo on your Cash App, you can block her on Cash App. You also need to turn your request off. Turn the
yes,
request off on your Cash App so nobody can request money from you.
yes. And that's the thing. So I just, at this time, I think we need to treat this with, just don't feed it. Just let's try to get her home to her family so that she can get the proper care and stuff that she needs. Because I think that this whole situation has really taken a toll on Tequila, from what Tequila is
Mm-hmm.
talking to me about. And I don't want to cause Tequila to end up in the hospital or anything like that. Like, I'm not trying to do all that. So please don't attack, don't send vile, nasty fucking DMs.
No.
Don't be doing all that.
Do
Like,
that.
be respectful to the situation, because at the end of the day, what if this was your mother?
Was right.
That's
Right.
what I
Like, people
that's what
don't
I'm
think about
asking.
I
that.
mean, I may get mad as fuck at my mama, and me and my mama may be just alike, and we argue, but I'm not going. I'm not. Like, I would
It's
still
your
want her home in
mother.
a position to where I could get her in somewhere to get her the help that she needs.
And I
So,
find it really strange. Hetty, why the fuck are you reaching out to her kids when you kicked her off your fucking island?
Petty does any damn thing. Petty needs to
I'm
sit down and shut the
confused.
she
fuck up.
knows, because I expressed to her, even in text messages, I expressed to her how mad I was at her for the simple fact that, I didn't know all of this, and people were just bringing it to me like, hey, I'm getting requests. And I'm like, dude, she told me she was working. Everything was great. Like, I don't know. So, yes. And I apologize for anybody in that live. I didn't say anything foul. I was pissed off.
No, you didn't.
Oh,
Um,
you were
We
good,
all
Dora.
saw
You were
And
hurt, right?
hurt.
before I drop down, I'm gonna say
Why
this:
you reaching out to people's family members, bro?
to
What's
sit down and
wrong
shut
with
the fuck
you?
up, just like his loud ass mouthpiece Bree that was streaming. It's probably
Pick
still
me,
streaming.
pick me, shut.
The biggest pick me that he has besides Kendra. Just saying, um, they Petty just trying to be relevant, just like Bree tries to be
It's
relevant,
fucking
just like they
over
all
there
try to be
condoning
relevant.
it is a
They
fucking
need to fucking
delusion.
stop.
Absolutely. And I feel like this goes a little bit deeper, and I think there are things going on with her. But at the end
That's
of the day, no matter how mad we all may be at her or upset at her, she knows that. Because, if you would have just told us, hey, I need $20 for smokes, and you use that for smokes, I'm cool. But I
right.
didn't know all these other people were being contacted, and that hurt me for everybody. Like, you're going in everybody's DMs on TikTok, and that hurt me the most, because she then tried to say that we collected and didn't give to her. That's a lie. We have
Hmm.
every single receipt. We have everything
Sorry.
from start to finish. I even sent her the receipts at the time. So she has them in her text messages. She's been had them. Every single thing that was collected for Meemaw from T, those were sent to her. T has those. The Venmos was sent to her. It's all there, right? Um, so
So,
so I didn't want to come on here, because I know a lot of people are messaging me right now saying, didn't you say between you and T 500? No, from mine and T's live is what I meant. I'm sorry if that comes off wrong. Mine and T's live that day, collectively around $500 to get her there. Not that we gave that amount.
Write
So
it down,
please
everyone.
don't run with that narrative and spin that narrative.
Comments, the bashing has already begun because somebody went and tried to explain all of this to Petty this morning, and they got bashed for trying to explain it. You know what, Petty? Fuck you.
Petty, listen
they,
to it yourself, you little. Never mind.
Fuck you,
Well,
so,
okay? You
Petty
didn't
hasn't even been
donate a
involved.
motherfucking dime.
Yeah,
Fuck
what's going on? I
you.
didn't. She said Petty.
so, Dora, can I ask a question? I know they
Yes.
said that, like, because her kids this morning were in here, right?
Uh huh.
And they had mentioned that she at one time had, addiction issues. I know Sammy, like you guys know Sammy, right? Sammy sometimes I think is her name.
Can I pet that
Sh
dog?
If she
Yes,
does
you
have
can. You can pet them
addiction,
all.
if she does have addiction
No,
issues,
they cleared that
I
up. They said
believe, yeah,
absolutely not.
can I just finish for a second, honey? Um, if she does, because what else is she doing with the money? I mean, I'm just saying, if she does, Sammy offers people free. I believe it's you get to stay at the facility. And that's what I'm saying, Mama B, is that people can relapse. And I'm not saying she has. I'm just saying that if she has, that would be an option for her as well.
Yeah,
That's
absolutely. And
all
I
I'm trying
think
to
that,
say. I'm not saying she
well,
is.
and this
I'm
is the
just
thing,
putting it out there.
though. I don't personally think that she is under addiction because you can't work in healthcare if you are.
Right.
You can't work as a CNA. You can't do any of that because they drug test you before you even start the job.
Okay.
That you have to go through a drug test, right? To
And they
pass a
do it
background and a
randomly
drug
for you,
test.
right? Okay.
Correct. So
So
you would have
I
to,
just thought maybe it would be an option for her, but it
right?
won't
Because you
be.
have
So
to. You have to
yeah.
be.
She told me she never
Listen,
got the drug test.
let's take a break. I'm gonna do a music break for everybody that's watching, and let's do a tap blast. So here we go.
Cardi?
Hold on.
No,
Muffin Man, I'm
Yeah.
gonna step out of this because I just don't feel this is appropriate anymore. There's a
What?
plan to
What's appropriate and what's not appropriate? I don't.
Did I
I'm
ask
just
the
letting you
wrong
guys talk.
question?
I'm not comfortable with it. I think there's a plan with the family.
yes,
Yeah,
Anything more here
exactly.
is
yeah. There
got
is
to
a plan
be.
with the family. I don't.
I
I'm sorry.
agree.
I wasn't paying attention to the comments. I'm just letting you guys talk.
I
Sorry.
agree, and I
All
think that
right.
what I'm saying is I think that please, just on behalf of all of us and
Right.
Tequila, myself, T,
I'm
all
sorry if the
everybody,
question I asked offended
No,
anybody. I
it was
thought,
I'm
just
just saying that.
something to twist, and it was already. Yeah, I just don't.
Yeah, so that's what.
I guess you're right. I shouldn't have asked it. I'm so
No,
sorry.
Um,
no.
so I
Excuse me.
think that at this point, please don't attack and please do not jump up in her DMs calling and saying some vile fucking shit. If I find out, I will block you. I don't want a part of that. Right now,
Okay.
let's let her daughter get in contact with
Right.
Tequila and her
Everybody
mother.
that's being mean and
Her
y'all
fresh
bringing a
journey. I'm not
fucking shut up. Just
here.
shut.
Fresh
Mind your
journey.
business.
Geez, here, fresh journey. I'm not trying to start a new narrative. I was up till probably 5 o'clock this morning, like with all of this. So I'm not trying to start anything. I'm here to help. It was a suggestion. I didn't realize because,
So, guys,
anyways,
hold on a
I
second.
shouldn't have said it.
Meanwhile,
Let's deep breath, everybody. Deep breath. Cartel's gonna play a song. This is a great,
Yes.
and give
good
me just a
And
second
y'all
because
wanna
I am
hear
talking with Mima right now in text.
Okay.
So let
okay,
me
good. You're in
let me
touch.
just
So
yes, let
let's
me work
pause
that
for a minute,
situation.
right? Let's pause.
Hi. Can I explain what I put down
Sure.
in the comments?
Sure. Yeah, yeah. That's when I stopped and I was like, apparently the dragging has already started. Go ahead, girl.
Yeah, this morning I watched a little bit of the live last night in T's and Dora's live when Mimo was in there and whatnot. So I understand a little bit of it. But this morning, as soon as I got up, Petty and his group was talking about it. And so I was a little confused because they were really bashing hard about it. And I have my opinions and I'm a silent watcher. I usually don't get in boxes and I usually don't say too much. But I just felt like I needed to say something to get them to think about some things. And what I said was, number one, I don't know Mima. I don't know anybody that well. I said, and I don't know the whole story. I said, I am a silent watcher, so keep that in mind. And I said to them, I said, number one, she had to move and it had something to do with her family. I said, and I get that. I said, I am a little bit older. I said, but if I didn't have a job, if I had to quit my job and I had to up and move, I said, and I didn't have any money. I said, and I asked people for money. I said, the way I look at that is she asked. I said, and yes, she might have said, for example, can I have $25 for gas? I said, I look at that if I have the money and I want to give it, then I'll give it. So once I give it, it's gone. You know, is it my place to drill somebody to say, what did you do with it? What'd you do with it? What you do with it? I wouldn't, because to me, I gave it to her. You
Yeah,
know,
we're
is
past.
it, is it right? Whatever she does with it, that's on her
No, you're
conscience,
right.
you
Jesse,
know?
there was a woman named Jessie in the live earlier that said the exact same thing as you're stating now. If you really gave it from your heart, what the fuck does it matter what they did? It's gone.
It's
Nobody
gone.
can expecting it back.
Yeah, and that's what I was saying to him. I said, whatever money she got, whether it was 500, 700, whatever, I said, if you think about the way the expenses are of the world, for a month worth, that ain't much.
No, but you don't put the
It really
fashion,
isn't.
honey.
And
If you
that's what I basically was saying. And of course, Bree got up there and she started yelling at me, and I was trying to explain. I said, let me finish what I was trying to talk about. And she told me, you better go back down and be a silent watcher and mind your business. And
How she bullied you?
then she told me, she said, Wendy, don't start with me. Don't start with me. Like I was raising my voice. I said, I'm not raising my voice. I'm just trying to get you, let me finish what I started to say. And she said, don't you start with me this morning. I'll cuss you out. I said, I don't
And you'll
care.
live, and
I
you'll
said,
live after that.
yeah, I said, I
Believe
don't
me.
care. I'm not afraid of you. I
Right.
said, I don't even know who you are. This is TikTok. I said, I'm just expressing some thoughts of what I'm thinking. I said, and to me, it wasn't alone by no means. Nobody said that I know of, I'm loaning you this money. I said, if you didn't feel comfortable or you didn't have the money, don't give. I said, furthermore, if she turns out to be a scammer, I said, then just don't do it anymore if you don't feel like you're comfortable with that. That's all I was trying to say. But after it was said and done, she dropped me. And of course, then I put on in comments, I said, thanks a lot, Petty. I said, you let your moderators run your show, basically. And then he decided he was going to bring me back up. And I did go up and wait to try to talk, but they wouldn't let me talk. So I just dropped.
Well, we all
That's a
know that we don't belong over there.
Wow.
That's a trick.
That's the
When they
problem.
bring you back up after you done been back, that's a trick. Don't
Yeah,
don't ever
we don't
fall
really
for
like
that.
to bring their drama into Muffin's live or her
Right.
podcast. We really don't, because then it just causes more problems for Muffin. And I think that she's thinking about wrapping up a little bit of this because we don't want to keep rehashing,
Right.
Mima's
Okay, watch.
problem.
I'm gonna start live streaming. I'm gonna turn my subscriptions on, and I need somebody that knows how to make emotes. Cause one of my first emotes is gonna be pick me shut. Cause pick me hoes are dangerous, bro.
Well, I
They
feel
will
like
do
I
a
was a pick
fucking
me,
man's
and
bidding and bash another woman, and that shit irks my fucking soul.
I don't do that.
Yeah, it's sad. It's sad. I mean, I didn't, like I said, I didn't know about
Dangerous.
anybody in this fight. I just was trying to say, look, quit judging people. Maybe just, take it easy.
You won't get
Just be
through that.
easy.
You won't get through the
Yeah.
anything through to them at all. You won't.
Yeah, I
And
got
No.
that today.
There's
And
turning on
it's,
subscriptions and battling because I don't give a fuck. And it
yeah.
ain't a fuck thing y'all could say to me that's gonna hurt my motherfucking feelings.
Right.
I'm unfuckwittable, and that's why y'all hoes don't like me. And
And
I
some
love that for
people
y'all.
are really, really not,
Love that for y'all.
confrontational. So,
I'm
um,
just I don't understand the need like to the bashing part and
Yes, don't bash
it
because listen, I'm talking to Mima right now. And
exactly. Please don't
she has
bash people.
agreed.
It's
And I do want to say that she has agreed with me to talk to her daughter and seek out inpatient care.
Mima, we
So
love that for you.
I am talking with her about inpatients. Um, and I am speaking with her about her daughter, and she just wants to talk to her daughter. So let's let her daughter talk with her. She did agree to me that once we can get her back to her family, she will seek out inpatient care because she does feel that she needs serious help.
Right. And
Okay,
the
So
end of
daughter,
story. And that's where
daughter,
I'm
right,
gonna
yeah,
shut this
yeah.
down.
Yeah, just end it now.
Just let me
yeah.
I'm just gonna
yes,
do
Wait,
this.
wait,
Dora,
Muffin.
there's
Muffin.
nothing, just let me speak, Cartel, really quick, respectively. I
Yeah.
just please. I'm gonna end this. I just want to say thank you to everybody for being here. And I'm sorry for anybody that got hurt. We're getting it. Sorry, my kids. Um, things are getting figured out, and I guess there was more to the puzzle than we all thought. Um, who Mima is gonna get help. That's the bottom of it. That's the end of it. Nobody bashing, nobody reporting, none of that shit. Please don't do it. Do better, be better. I appreciate all of you.